Welcome back, all my SherBears. Today's video is Friday Fabs and Flubs, and I do have Flubs, but they're not total Flubs. I'll explain when I get there. I will remind you to go down to the description box down below. Go to Finding My Tiara's giveaway video and enter in to win her giveaway, which is $50 Visa gift card. Also make sure you have subscribed to all the ladies of MAB. There's actually less than there was the last giveaway, so should be easy. Just check, make sure that you have entered, you have subscribed to all of them. Make sure your profile is public so that we know that you are subscribed to us. You must be 18 years or older to enter, and it is open internationally. So just go down to the description box and find out everything you need to know. So I will get into my Friday Fabs and Flubs, and first off, I would like to know, like in the comment section, I was glued to my computer this past week with the election in the States. I would like to know, as a Canadian, we pay very close attention to your elections. Do you pay close attention to ours? See, as neighbors to us, we kind of like to know what's going to go on in your country. And quite often we have our own opinion about who should get in. And I wonder if it's because we see it through different glasses, or what, how we are perceiving what is going on during your elections. So I'd like to know, do you watch our elections too and go, oh, we'd vote for that person? Or is it just us being us and having to know everything about what's going on with our neighbor to the south? So please let me know. I'd kind of like to know. I do have an opinion about the election, but I keep my opinions to myself, just like I keep my opinions to myself about my own country's elections, because politics is not something that should be discussed unless we're with people that are of the same political views. So I'm getting into my first favorite. My first favorite is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour foundation. I bought this past weekend. I have been loving it. It's not the fullest coverage, but it is really good coverage. It did last all day, and I mean, I put it on at 7 in the morning and it went to 10 o'clock at night. It did break down a bit on my nose, but it's not uncommon because I get oily around here. So many people do. Yeah, it's a perfect color match for me too, which is weird. I'm getting more and more pale or something because I had to change my Match Me, or my L'Oreal Perfect Match foundation too, because it was too dark, my other one. But I've gone from being medium or light medium to pale or light, so I don't know. But I do enjoy this foundation. It is not badly priced as compared to the L'Oreal True Match. This was $13.49. This is a fab for this week. The next few items are Canadian only items, and I have to say them because I have fallen in love with them. The first one I am wearing on my eyes today, and it is a Quo Eye and Lip Palette, and these are the Tough Love Lip and Eye Palettes, and this is in Hard as Nails. This is cool tone browns and creams and grays, and I love it. I'm wearing this on my eyes today with the exception for the brow bone that came from the chocolate bar palette, but I have been loving these colors. They are soft and buttery and pigmented, and I love them. That's all I can say. They blend nicely. They last all day. I have not used lip gloss yet, so I cannot speak to the quality of the lip gloss, but the eye is... The next item is also a Quo palette, and I should say these Quo palettes are limited edition. They're only available at Shoppers Drug Mart, which is only in Canada, so you cannot get these in the States. I'm sorry, but you can't. My next fab is the Quo Deluxe Eye and Face Palette. I have one from the fall season, which I fell in love with. Actually gave one as my giveaway when I did the MAB giveaway. These are just like perfect. You take this and your foundation and your brushes and you don't need anything else. The blush has shimmer in it, so you don't really need a highlight, but you could use either one of these two eyeshadows as highlight because they're quite shimmery and would be perfect as a highlight. If you can see it there. But the look overall is just a nice neutral look. These are very soft. Again, they can get powdery. There's the powder. But they blend nicely and they do last all day. And you get a nice polished, finished look after you've applied them. And it's all in here. You take your foundation and this palette, you have the perfect travel companion. And again, and now on to the third and final Quo product. This is actually a Quo lipstick. It came from a set of 4 that will be seen in my haul. This is the one I have been using every day since I got this, and this is in the color Fig. I love the packaging on these. First off, they're metal. They're not plastic, they're metal, and they're heavy. They've got some weight to them. They feel like luxury items. Unfortunately, you cannot get this separate. It has to come in the 4-pack, but the 4-pack is $30. So that's less than $10 a lipstick. Well worth it. All the colors were beautiful. This just happens to be the one I was reaching for out of it, and it's in the color Fig. Love this. Now on to my flubs that aren't really flubs. The first one is a moisturizer, and when I show you the bottle, that's how much is left of this moisturizer. I've had it for quite a while. It's a Shiseido, which is hard for me to say, Pureness Mattifying Moisturizing Oil-Free Lotion. Okay, I love this lotion. What I think I don't really like about this lotion is the pump doesn't work. So all this product, I got to about here and the pump stopped working. So I was like, I don't want to use this anymore. This was pretty expensive. I'd gotten it from Sephora. I don't remember how much I paid, but I got it from Sephora. I got to about here, the pump stopped working. It's well past the time to return anything, and I liked the lotion. I was like, okay, I'll just use it another way. So I actually end up having to unscrew this. This lotion is wonderful. I have not found a lotion like this anywhere. except for Mary Kay used to make one like it, and that's why I like it, because when you put it on, it's moisturizing but leaves a smooth, dry finish, like a matte finish on your face. It's almost like you've put liquid powder on your face. I love it. Don't like the pump. I don't know if this was just a malfunction with this pump, but I don't know if I'd repurchase it just because of the pump. And it is a good moisturizer. And on my last flub, that isn't really a flub, and these are not making sense, I know, is the Revlon Stay Color Not Just Nudes palette. Okay, here's my issue with this. These are hard to work with. They don't like to blend. They are pigmented, very pigmented, but when I put these on my eyes, they don't like to blend, and some of them are pretty powdery, but I can get good swatches. I admit that. I can get great swatches from this. But when I put it on my eye, it's hard to blend and work what you want out of it. But, this is a huge but. I used this palette the other day because Tati had said that she liked this palette. And I'm like, why? I found it really hard to work with. I got one of the best eye looks I've had in quite a while from this palette. It was nice, it lasted all day, and it was beautiful. The problem was that I had to work so hard to achieve it. So this is a flub, but a fab at the same time, because I got an awesome eye look out of it. So if you have time to work with your makeup, great palette. This was fairly expensive, which I think is sad for Revlon, because Revlon quality eyeshadows aren't the greatest. But if you have time and you want to get a good eye look, I recommend this palette. I don't know what to say, but they are expensive. That's my only warning about them. I think I paid $18.49 for this. I don't think it's worth that amount of money, but great eye look. So that's everything for this week's Friday Fabs or Flubs. I hope you're having a wonderful, you've had a wonderful week, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Much love, and bye for now.